everyone, in this video we're going to be talking about the Nintendo Switch, and of course this year Nintendo has had a very good release schedule, and I want to talk about this because I feel like it's been one of the strongest releases Nintendo's had in a very, very long time. Now, before we get into this, make sure you are hitting that like button and also subscribing because it does really help out the channel. But Nintendo obviously puts out a lot of games each year, and one thing I wanted to make sure in this video, one thing I wanted to talk about was actually, we've had a game every single month of this year so far. Well, Nintendo has published a brand new AAA title every single month apart from January of this year, but either way, it's still been a really, really strong release schedule for so far this year. So yeah, since February, we've pretty much had a game every single month. Of course, Monster Hunter Rise, yes, that is exclusive to Switch, so I mean, it is technically a Switch game. Obviously, it's not made by Nintendo, it's kind of just published by them, but yeah, you know, we've had a Nintendo published game every single month so far this year. Of course, the year started off with Super Mario 3D World plus Bowser's Fury, which, you know, was one of the bigger actual Wii U ports. Of course, we've had a lot of Wii U ports over the course of the Switch's lifespan, but to me, in my opinion, I think the 3D World port was actually really, really good because it added so much more content to the base version of the 3D World game on the Wii U. Surprisingly, Nintendo actually added a lot of content in with the Bowser's Fury mode. Of course, it was only 3 or 4 hours long, but it was a sort of a new Mario adventure, and it was actually worthwhile getting because it was kind of the future of Mario. I liked how open world it was. It was very, very unique. Check out my video on it if you want to hear more about it. But yeah, that was a great way to start off the year. And then, of course, going into March, we had Monster Hunter Rise, which seems a big sort of RPG Monster Hunter game. It's not something I'm personally interested in, but I did play the demo. I didn't really enjoy it, but I can see why other people did. And that obviously sold really, really well. It's done really, really well for Nintendo and also Capcom, so that's done amazingly. And then going into May, we also had Miitopia. Miitopia obviously was the 3DS game. I didn't pick it up. It's an RPG with a load of Miis, and people seem to be really, really enjoying the game. It's basically an upscaled 3DS game with more content and stuff, so it seems great that it's finally coming to Nintendo Switch, and it's selling really, really well. Obviously, the Mii editor seems really in-depth this time, and people are really enjoying that game, so yeah, kind of taking people by surprise. It is a 3DS game, but it is great to see that Nintendo hasn't missed a month in terms of releases. Of course, June sees the release of Mario Golf Super Rush, or Star Rush, I believe. Yeah, that's coming out next month, or technically this month as you've seen this video. So yeah, that's super exciting to see that we're getting a new Mario Golf game. Looks amazing, looks like there's actual content in it. My only concern is the single player and how much single player stuff you can really do in that game. So that is a little bit of a concern for me, but apart from that, super excited for Mario Golf. And then of course July sees the launch of the Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword HD. Now that seems to be the big game that Nintendo are pushing at the minute. It is a remake of a Wii game, so it's not obviously the best in terms of, you know, newness, if that's a term you want to use for it. But yeah, it's not the most new game, but it is exciting to see that we can finally play Skyward Sword with some button controls, and I think a lot of people are looking forward to that. Of course, it's the 35th anniversary of Zelda. Hopefully we'll hear more, but you know, hopefully we'll hear about an August, September, October, November and December game later in the year. Of course, we have got Nintendo's E3 conference, you know, just going to happen in about a couple of weeks now, about a week ago from when you're seeing this video, so hopefully we'll hear some more news soon. So yeah, it's a super exciting time to be a Nintendo fan. I want to make this video just sort of saying, you know, I think some people have been a little bit critical of Nintendo's release schedule, especially last year. And I want to make a video just saying this year it's actually been surprisingly good. So yeah, let me know your thoughts. Alright, so let me know your thoughts down in the comments section below. Did you pick up Mario 3D World when it came out? Did you pick up Monster Hunter Rise? Did you pick up Miitopia? Are you going to pick up Mario Golf or the Zelda remake? Very, very exciting time to be a Nintendo fan. Do you think that the release schedule has been great, or do you think we've seen better? Of course, 2018 wasn't the best as well, but 2017 was pretty good, so maybe it's on par with that. But yeah, I think it's been a super good release schedule so far for the Switch, to be honest, and I hope it stays this way throughout the rest of the year. Hopefully we see some more new content. A lot of this has been remakes, of course, with the Zelda Skyward Sword, that's a remake, and of course with Miitopia, that's a remake. Bowser's Fury was also kind of a new thing, but sort of a port as well at the same time. So yeah, let me know your thoughts. Comment section, everybody. Do you think it's been a good release schedule for Nintendo so far, or do you think they could do better? I personally think it's been amazing. Let me know what you think they're going to announce at E3. Let me know your thoughts. Comment section, everybody, and I'll see you in another video. Cheers for watching, everyone.